Hi, my name is Vinisa Lopez. Now, we're going to talk about the Anglo-Saxon culture. The Saxons ruled England for about 600 years, having a great impact in British society. Let's take a look to their everyday life, religion, and literature. Daily life. In the countryside, the vast majority of the people lived by farming. The crops most frequently grown were wheat, oats, rye, and barley, both as a cereal and as the base for beer. Horses and oxen were raised for heavy farm labor and transportation. The land was divided into shires, mainly according to the territory of the first tribes. The shire was divided into hundreds, or in the Danelaw, waptites. These were the basic units of administration and the court system. When they weren't fighting, the favorite pastimes of the Dark Ages were dice and board games such as chess. The robe or tunic, gathered at the waist, was the common garment for a man, completed by hose and soft shoes. For a woman, the robe or dress extended to the feet. Religion. Early Anglo-Saxon beliefs. In Roman Britain, many people had been Christians. The early Anglo-Saxons were pagans, much like the Vikings of Scandinavia. They believed in many gods. The king of the Anglo-Saxon gods, for example, was Woden, a German version of the Scandinavian god Odin. From his name comes our day of the week, Wednesday or Woden's Day. Other gods were Gunnar, god of thunder, Frigg, goddess of love, and Twig, god of war. Anglo-Saxons were superstitious. They believed in lucky charms. They thought magic rhymes, potions, stones, or eels would protect them from evil spirits or sickness. Anglo-Saxons become Christians. After the Romans left Britain, Christianity continued in places where Anglo-Saxons did not settle, such as Wales and the West. Christian monks such as St. Patrick, who went to Ireland in the 400s, and St. Columba, who went to Scotland from Ireland around 563 AD, taught the Celtic form of the Christian religion. In AD 597, the Pope in Rome decided it was time Anglo-Saxons in southern Britain heard about Christianity, so he sent a monk called Augustine to Kent to persuade the king to become Christian. Over the next 100 years, many Anglo-Saxons turned to Christianity. New churches and monasteries were built. Literature. Old English literature, or Anglo-Saxon literature, encompasses literature written in Old English. These works include genres such as elegiac poetry, heroic poetry, sermons, Bible translations, legal works, chronicles, riddles, and others. In all, there are about 400 surviving manuscripts from the period, a significant corpus of both popular interest and specialist research. Among the most important works of this period is the poem Beowulf, which has achieved national epic status in England. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle otherwise proves significant to study of the era, preserving a chronology of early English history, while the poem Catman's Hymn from the 7th century survives as the oldest extant work of literature in English. Enough of culture. Now, let's see a Beowulf parody. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Once upon a time,
there was a really scary monster that lives alone in the darkness. His strength is so powerful that no one could beat him up. He has huge red eyes that scorch like fire. His claws are razor sharp, and his voice makes the world tremble.
For 12 winters, Grendel continues his slaughter of noble knights and warriors, while Hrothgar desperately searches for men to defeat Grendel, but fails miserably. Grendel remains invincible and feared by all.
In his far-off home, Beowulf, his last follower and the strongest of the gates, greater and stronger than anyone anywhere in this world, heard how Grendel filled knights with horror and quickly commanded a boat fitted out, proclaiming that he would go to the famous king.
Welcome.
I've drove 5 great giants into chains, chased all that race from the earth. I swam in the blackness of the night, hunting monsters out of the ocean and killing them one by one. Death was my errand, and the fate they have earned. Now, Grendel and I are called together, and I have come.
Do you know me? No. Blah, 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 blah.
Love, justice, and peace, man.
But another threat is approaching. Grendel's mother, a swamp hag who lives in a desolate lake, comes to Harold seeking revenge for her son's death. She murders one of Hrothgar's most trusted advisors. To avenge his death, Beowulf dives into the lake to find Grendel's mother.
Final round. Fight!
Ranting!
Ce zdrucinare grea, ce blestem pe capul meu!
You win.
Beowulf rules Catelyn for 50 years. Then the dragon menaces his kingdom. Although he is an old man, Beowulf determines to slay the beast.
I have never known fear. As a youth, I fought in endless battles. I am old now, but I will fight again. Seek fame still. If the dragon hiding in his tower dares to face me.